we gotta talk about these. Now, battery brand is kind of subjective. Some people swear by one brand, some people swear by another. I personally, I've been using Ovonic batteries on my 5-inch ever since I've started flying 5-inch drones. And I've started using them on my 7-inch long range as well. Since I've dropped the action cam with the 04 Pro, well, that saved me about 150 grams of weight. And that's when I just found out these. Now, I don't know why Ovonic hasn't made any marketing on these. I didn't even see too much advertisement, neither on Instagram nor on, Facebook. But this new ROAM series is supposed to be their long-range series FPV batteries, 6S, and this one in particular is 2200 milliamps. And I've tried these and I've got about 9 minutes of consistent flying, which is more than enough. I've tried them in various extreme locations. I've been to Iceland a couple of weeks ago, freezing cold, 100 km/h winds. I was pushing it sometimes and I still got like 6 or 7 minutes. Now, this is rated at 150C. Whether that's really 150C or it's just on the label, I don't know. But it does pack a punch. I mean, you push the throttle and you're up about 100 meters high straight away. So the punch I get out of this battery on a 5-inch, that's the Nazgul evoque V2 for reference. It's a heavy quad. Yeah, with this one, I think it weighs around 300 grams, but don't quote me on it. I still managed to get really high punch outs. And when keeping the throttle in the 40s, I was able to get super efficient and very long, 7 to 8, sometimes even 9 minutes of flight. So I'd say this one is really something that, I'll be using for the future, as long as I don't use an action cam. But hell, I might even try it with an action cam, because to be fair, when I was flying these, it was so powerful, I didn't even feel the quad was heavy. That's one of the reasons I don't fly Lions when I'm flying mid-range or long range, because they work, but to me it always feels like I'm flying an elephant. Like, I'm afraid that the quad is just gonna fall out of the sky because it doesn't have enough power. With this, I've never felt that. Now, again, I'm not sponsored by Ovonic, although I wish I would, because I just love these. But I've been using Ovonic batteries for pretty much all my career, and I swear by them. Some people swear by other brands. I've tried a lot. I've tried Tattoo, I've tried Dotcom. They're all great. China Obiline's cheap. For me, as I don't race, those specs are not that important to me. What's important to me is weight and reliability and basically the measurement, because these batteries are really pushing it. On a 5-inch, you're really pushing it. So if you're not using an action cam but you're going with the 04 Pro, well, in that case, these are probably the biggest size that you can fit on a 5-inch comfortably and not feel the weight. I mean, seriously, 150C punch with this is a heavy quad. This is about 300 grams. Altogether, we're looking at about, I don't know, close to 800 grams or 850. Still, when you give throttle, this is going to punch out. So these probably for me will be my go-to packs for 5-inch. And the funny thing is, I bought these first because I wanted a compromise. I wanted to have a pack that is good for my 7-inch for shorter, quicker flights. And I wanted to use the same packs on my 5-inch as well, so that when I'm traveling, I don't need to carry 2 sets of batteries for my 7 and my 5-inch. So for me, this ticks all the boxes. Obviously, I don't have months of testings, but based on my previous history with Ovonic, I never had a problem with it. And this new ROAM lineup seems to be equally reliable. I had a good 20 flights with them and they're just as good as new. In Iceland, I've been charging them right after, flying, so not even giving them too much time to cool off. Well, it was cold enough in Iceland, but this is something that I can truly stand by.